Welcome to Factful Finance. Have you ever wondered how some banks go under, or why people lose confidence in financial institutions? What if I told you there are red flags you can spot early to protect yourself? Let's dive into understanding banking scandals and how you can recognize the warning signs before it's too late. Banking scandals might seem like far-off disasters, but they happen more often than you think. In fact, one of the largest banking scandals in history, Enron, led to billions in losses and wiped out thousands of jobs. But here's the kicker. Many of the warning signs were there for anyone willing to look. Before we dive into the details, just a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. If you need personalized financial advice, it's always best to consult a professional. So what exactly are these red flags you need to watch out for? Let's break them down. 1. Lack of transparency. You should always know what's going on with your bank's financial health. If a bank is consistently vague about its financial reports, that's a huge red flag. Imagine if your doctor refused to show you your test results. You wouldn't trust that, would you? 2. Over-leveraging. Banks make money by lending, but there's a balance. If a bank is taking excessive risks by lending too much without the proper capital to back it up, it's like walking on a tightrope without a safety net. Over-leveraging often leads to a crash, and we've seen it happen many times. Number 3. Sudden leadership changes. A sudden shift in the management team, especially at the highest levels, can be a major warning sign. Think of it like this. If a football team changes its coach mid-season, there's often a good reason, and it may not be for the better. Stability in leadership is crucial for a bank's long-term success. Number 4. Aggressive growth. Banks that are expanding at an unsustainable pace, opening new branches or making risky investments without a clear strategy, should make you pause. Sure, growth is good, but if it's happening too quickly or without due diligence, it could be a sign they're hiding something. 5. Unusually high returns. If a bank is promising returns that seem too good to be true, they probably are. No legitimate financial institution can consistently deliver abnormally high returns without significant risk. If you hear too good to be true, always dig deeper. Now let's bring this to life with a real-world example. Take the 2008 financial crisis. Lehman Brothers was one of the most significant institutions to fall, and before its collapse, it displayed many of these red flags. The bank's high-risk mortgage investments, a lack of transparency, and sudden leadership decisions contributed to its downfall. Investors and customers didn't catch the signs in time, and billions were lost. So, what can you do to protect yourself? First, always keep an eye on the financial health of your bank. You don't need to be a finance expert to spot irregularities. Look for consistent transparency, ask questions, and don't be afraid to walk away if something feels off. Second, make sure your bank's growth is sustainable. If you start seeing reckless expansion or changes that don't add up, take a step back and reevaluate your options. Lastly, be cautious of deals that seem too perfect. Banks offering unusually high returns or promising guaranteed profits are probably over-leveraged and at risk of a crash. To make sure you're always on top of your financial game, consider tools like budgeting apps, financial calculators, or even using a personal financial advisor for guidance. It's important to understand your finances fully, and these resources can give you that clarity. So, what's the first step you'll take to better understand banking scandals and protect yourself from financial risks? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for visiting Factful Finance. If you liked what you saw, why not click that subscribe button? You won't want to miss out on more tips and strategies that can help you take control of your financial future. Also, be sure to hit the bell so you're always up to date with our latest content. We think you'll find the video next on screen really helpful with your financial goals. Keep learning, stay informed, and take charge of your financial journey today.